All right, so now we are up to part 5, and that's going to be how to delete a record from an XML file. Before we get into that, I want to touch on this update a little bit. So far we have only changed the values or the text nodes of the XML file, but just remember we could change other things too. We could change basically anything. We could change these nodes, the name of the nodes. We could change the value of the ID, or we could change the name of the attribute, all kind of stuff. So just for purpose of showing it, let's say I want to change the title of this node, the name of the title node. I want to change it to something else. In that case, let's see, we already have the title node here. So let me comment the saving. So I don't want to save it to the file. I just want to do it in the memory. So I'm going to say title dot name equals, and the new name I want to give it to, let's say description. Okay. Now if I run this, now this title should become description. Okay. And it's not something you're probably going to need, but it's there if you want to use it. If you want to change all the values in the XML files, all the title nodes, name of the nodes, that's something you could do. I think I commented that method out, that's why it didn't work. Let me uncomment this before we run it. So now our title node just changed to description. No, just this one, since we selected only this one. These are still title nodes. Okay, so I just want to give you a heads up with that. We could do the same thing with all other nodes as well if you wanted to, but just something to keep on back of your head. Again, it's not something you're going to need every day, but it's there if you need it. All right, so let's go ahead and create our new method, static void delete. Yeah, delete is fine. Okay, we delete, and let's call this up here. So we're going to need this one for sure. So we're loading the file into our new variable XML doc, xdoc. And we need to select target node. Let's target the same node here, which is my cousin Vinny. All right, let's go ahead and use the same line of code. Okay, we have our target. Now we want to remove it. So this is really simple compared to the XML, system.xml, because all we are doing is calling on the child itself, and we are saying remove yourself. That's it. And let's print this out. Xdoc. So make sure we call the method here. Okay. If I run this, we should have 2 nodes left. And voila. We have 1 and 2 here, 3 is gone. Simple as that. Can't get any simpler, I guess. Unless you want to make it one line and add the remove all the way to the end of the line. I mean, We could just add over here, remove, that would do the same thing, but it's a long line to begin with, so let's leave it alone. It's just 3 lines of code here, no big deal. And we save to the file. If we want to delete from the file, we just call extract.save, XML file, and close it out with a semicolon, and should let me that's fine. So save this. Let's open our file and run this. It's removed from there and it's removed from the file. Perfect. So the difference from system.xml here, the way we call this, again here we are calling onto the child to remove itself, whereas over here we are asking the root to remove child. So the parent removes the child node. All right, so big differences there. And this one is like self-serve, hey, go ahead and remove yourself. Yes, boss. All right, so that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.